I want to talk to you about what causes some of the uneven wear and tear on the bottoms of our shoes, because one of you had asked me that very question. So let's get to it. Welcome back. My name is Ashley Osier and I'm the posture specialist. If this is your first time to my channel and you would like to improve your posture, decrease pain, and enhance your overall wellness, make sure to subscribe and click the bell so that you don't miss anything. A while back, I did some videos on the feet. I have a playlist that I will leave for you at the end of this video. But in one of the videos, I talked about uneven wear and tear on the bottoms of our shoes and how that impacts our posture and can create postural discrepancies, postural patterns and dysfunctions. Now, there are many reasons why we would have uneven wear and tear on the bottoms of our shoes. But one of the reasons why is just how we stand. Are we standing with our hips forward? Are our hips backward? Are we putting too much weight on the fronts of our feet or on the backs of the feet? Are we resting on one hip more than the other? Some people, when they stand, their upper body leans forward, and that actually puts more weight on the front of the shoes. So that's going to create more wear and tear. Then other people, they rest on the back. They actually lean back, and they might even lean back while they're walking. So if you have a standing job, for example, and you're leaning forward a lot, or you're leaning back, or you're leaning more on one side of the hip for 6 to 8 hours a day at your standing job, that's going to create long-standing wear and tear on your shoes. Another cause is if you have more weight on one side of the body than the other. Now, this may seem kind of odd to you, but actually, if you were to measure and weigh each side of the body separately, you would find that you have more weight on one side of the body than the other. I know this myself because when I was a teenager, I went to a chiropractor who actually would have me on a scale that was separate for the left and for the right. I found that the left side of my body actually was heavier than the right side of my body. So you will find that one side of your body is a little bit bigger than the other side. You will also find that one side of the body is longer than the other. So for example, if you're walking and you find that your left side is longer than the right, that when you step down with your left foot, that's going to be the foot that hits the ground first. So you may have less weight on that leg, but on the right leg, you may hit the ground harder, and that may actually create more wear and tear. At the same time, if you're striking the ground with your longer leg and you kind of scuff the bottom of your foot, that can create more of a wear and tear on your longer leg than on your shorter leg. So it really depends upon body mechanics and how you are walking and the different lengths of your limbs. The same is going to hold true if you drag the heel of your foot when you're walking. So if you're walking along and every step you're dragging the heel, that is going to create some wear and tear on the heels of your feet. And when you have wear and tear on any part of your shoe, when you stand, that's going to create some kind of an imbalance, right? It's not going to be a level platform that you're going to be standing on. There is going to be some kind of a lean, either forward or back, or if it's worn out on the side, it's going to create an uneven platform by which you're going to be standing on and walking. So I'm going to build on this. And now we're going to have muscular imbalances. And when you have muscular imbalances, it decreases your ability to engage those muscles in a way that optimizes your posture and just your overall wellness, right? So we want to make sure that we are resolving injuries, and that we are developing our muscles equally. Muscular imbalances are definitely going to increase an imbalanced wear and tear on the bottoms of your shoes. And when you have muscular imbalances, you're less able to engage those muscles effectively to help to support your best posture. Chronic pain is going to be one of those factors that can increase an imbalanced wear and tear, or just an excessive amount of wear and tear on the bottoms of your shoes. If you are in chronic pain, you're going to be compensating, whether it's your knees, your ankle, your feet, your hips, your back. It could be any of these. If you are compensating so that you can stand for a prolonged period of time, so that you can walk, so that you can do your exercise, so that you can do your hobby, your functions, you're going to be compensating, and that's going to create an uneven wear and tear pattern on the bottoms of your shoes. The kind of job that you have actually can increase the wear and tear on the bottoms of your shoes, especially if you don't have the proper shoes to wear for your job. So, one, you need to make sure that the job that you have is going to be supporting your posture as best as possible. And if you have a job that really challenges your posture, you want to make sure that you have good shoes, supportive shoes, and that you have a proper foot care routine. In the playlist, you guys can check out all the foot care videos I have. I know that your feet are going to absolutely love you for it. Some people at their jobs will have a foot on a step, or they will have more weight on one foot, just because the nature of the job. So you really want to be mindful of that. You want to be standing on both feet. You want to have your weight evenly distributed across both feet. And you want to line up that kinetic chain. I have this video up here on what good posture is. I want you guys to follow that. Also check out my 3-lock mountain playlist so that you are getting the 3-lock mountain down, and just practice that no matter what you're doing. If you have one foot up for an extended period of time routinely, that's going to create uneven wear and tear, at least on one side of your shoe, and probably both. So let's be a little bit more conscious about how you guys are at work, where your feet are, how your weight is being distributed, all of that. All those pieces are really, really critical, and you need to take those into consideration. So I did mention shoes, and shoes are really, really important. Nowadays, we have shoes that have no support. We have shoes that have extra support. We have shoes that really stabilize the foot and the ankle. We have shoes that actually make your feet rock as you're walking. All different kinds of shoes nowadays, hard surfaces, soft surfaces. You want to be checking out this video on the 5 different points for weight distribution so that you can practice that no matter what shoe you have on. Before I end, I also want to mention any kind of peripheral neuropathy. If you have any kind of neuropathy on the feet, any kind of numbness, tingling, pins and needles, stuff like that, on the bottoms of your feet, even calluses, you know how it kind of gets brittle and it breaks, and some people actually have some bleeding that comes with it. If you are numb on the bottoms of your feet, or it's so calloused that you really can't even feel where your weight distribution is, that's a challenge. That is a postural dilemma. You really want to be able to feel the bottoms of your feet as best as is possible. So I want to encourage you guys to take super phenomenal care of your feet. Do check out those videos I have on foot care, I have lots of really good suggestions and good do-it-yourself solutions that you can do while you're at home. And I also have the products that you need listed in the description box of those videos. So make sure to take advantage of those things. Take really good care of yourself. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave those in the description box down below. Enjoy this beautiful day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and above all, happy posturing. I'll see you in one of the next videos.